Yo, your videos are super dope. You got everything laid out perfectly, colored it correctly, everything is lined up in a dope story, but you just need a little bit more oomph. I'm gonna tell you what that oomph is. Let's roll. As videographers and directors, a lot of times we're so consumed with how things look, making sure that the story is dope, and trust me, all of those things are very, very important when creating a video. But one thing you don't want to miss out on is your audio. Getting crisp sound, incorporating sound effects, making sure the music is right for the mood. It's all important. I'm going to show you guys where to find some really good sound effects for free, and then also where to incorporate those sound effects. Here's a video that I shot recently. I'm just going to show you guys the first half of it before we get into all his other training and things like that. I wanted to show you guys the first half because it's a little bit more cinematic. We did a little bit more directing in this first half rather than the end of the video. So check it out. So what I wanted to do was kind of build it from bottom to the top. That's how I really like to build my audio, is based on the surroundings. So where are we? What is the scenery? What is the mood? Things like that. So let's go ahead and get cracking. So the first thing that I did, of course, like I said, is try to set the mood, match my audio with our surroundings. So for this example, my guy here is pulling up. The scene is set for 2:30 a.m. So it's dark outside, it's raining, he's in the car, and then from in the car we go all the way to him getting his bag out the trunk, and then lastly from him walking in. So this sound right here, this ambient parking lot sound, I got on this website right here, and all of you guys can definitely go download these. You don't have to even have a subscription to Adobe to download this. It's something that they offer to everyone for free, and I will leave these links in the descriptions. Make sure you download these. These are all recorded by professionals, so it's crisp, it's clean, it's dope, and of course it's free. So I would advise everyone, like, if you're a filmmaker, especially if you're just getting started out, these are all free to you. Utilize them. Anyways, so that is where I got these sound snippets for my sound effects, and this ambient parking lot sounds just like this. Okay. You got it? Sounds great. Alright, now what I wanted to do, for one, because I know that my client is a fan of Yo Gotti, so I wanted to add some Yo Gotti type beat in here. And I got this off of YouTube, and essentially what I did, pull the audio down so that it can have some increased volume and just give it a little bit more effect that sounds like this. Now that we have our surroundings, our location set, then we have a little bit of music to add some effect in there with him playing his music while he's pulling up in the car. We want to add in the rain sound effects here because it is raining. We definitely want to get some quality rainstorm sounds. So what I did to get this right here is I downloaded this straight off of YouTube. You can hear the sound effects of the rain. I mean, quality sound here, very dope. So I was like, of course, we got some rumbling in the background, some thunder. We can definitely use some of that thunder to accent more of our movements, and I'll show you what I mean by that as we move further along in the video. But here it is with our song, our parking lot sound effects, our rain sound effects. Let's hear it. As we move on to our layers here, the next sound that I have is the car pulling in. Ambient parking lot sounds are giving us a little bit of car sound. So this is what it sounds like with our car sound pulling in. And I also got this straight off of YouTube. And how you guys can download these, simply go to youtube.com. Obviously find the video you want, type in SS right here, click enter, boom. There you go. Click download video in browser and you got the video. Anyway, here's what we have all together. Okay, perfect. And I just want to add into that I did edit this car sound a little bit, and I would suggest you guys do too. You know, if you don't want the whole clip in there, you edit it to what you want and then just get rid of the rest. So moving on to our last little touches, and these are what I like to call the accents of the video. They just give it a little bit more. So what I did was download these digital alarm clock sounds off of YouTube, the way that I showed you guys how to do the other video. And I wanted this sound because of the scene. It's 2:30 a.m. The theme of the whole video is rise and grind. So we all know how you like to hit that snooze button. So I said, why not add in that for the sound effects, and it will go like this. Okay, now that we are finished with the whole setting the mood from the beginning, we're moving right along. So now my guy is inside of the car, and we want to make sure that everything switches up to match him being inside the car. And what I did was I kept the parking lot noise, but I turned it down quite a bit, just because I didn't want it to be so empty. But I went ahead and grabbed an ambient rain from inside of the car on the website that I showed you guys from Adobe. So it's going to sound something like this after we get him cutting the car off. So, right, now all of this here, when I said up here about if you don't need the whole audio, then get rid of it. I wanted this emphasis where he opens the door to have that sound of thunder to kind of wake up the people watching, like, oh, hey, now the sound matches to what just happened. And then also just keeping some sound that you got from your camera here works perfectly in a scene like this, because no one's talking, and really all we want to do is paint the picture with our effects, our audio effects. From this point on, you guys will see down here where I used that thunder again to kind of make sure that the audience knows that something basically just happened and we moved on to a different frame. And from here, you'll hear all the audio from my camera. And then, of course, you guys heard our final little thunder here, where he steps into the puddle. I thought that it worked out well, so I just went ahead and added it. There are a lot of layers to go into this, and trust me, sound production goes really, really deep, far beyond the stuff that I do. But I just wanted to give you guys an example of how to at least scratch the surface to make your videos pop a little bit more and give them some more depth. I hope this video helped you guys. As always, if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell button. I'm sure it's not right there, but whatever. Hit that bell button to get those notifications. Make sure you comment. Let me know if this video helped you at all, if anything. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Go to my website, imageoutcome.com. Instagram, imageoutcome. Everything, imageoutcome. I love you guys, and until the next video, see you later.
Never give up, no, no. You pick and never G-I-V-E. You pick and keep your H.